YouTube, you are looking at a stressed out man. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're doing well. I hope this finds you well. I'm going to finish this bite of bread. It is Sunday, September 6th, 9th? Fuck. 7th. Somewhere in the middle there. Today is football. It is 10 a.m. I will be watching football. We had a very fun chill stream last night. I'm going to read Obadiah for you because we heard the story of his namesake. Good morning and thank you for the like. Hey, Greenie. Greetings, El Fabios. How is El Fabuloso? Good morning, Zoinks. How are you doing, my friend? My weekend has been going most excellently. I am very stressed out, but with any luck, tomorrow I will be able to walk down to the mail, the post office, and I will be able to say to them, "You should be holding mail for me. I would like you to give me that mail, please." And then when they give me the mail that they are holding for me, I should find something very special for me. And then, with any luck, before the 3rd of October, I should be able to cash out at least $600 from YouTube, and then I should be able to give that $600 to CashApp so that I will have no more debt. Again, good morning, Alfonso. And then I won't feel so stressed out about the fact that I bought that laptop last night. That laptop, regardless of whether the mail is being held for me in the way that it's supposed to be, and I get that letter that I'm supposed to be getting on Monday, I will be getting a laptop. That will be arriving in the mail. So, that's what's up in Shaggy's life. Good morning, Hunter. My plan today, Hunter, because I have the Bengals and the Browns are on the local television. I can stream those games. I can watch those games. But I do not know. This is for Hunter, everyone. I do not know whether I can go live while I watch those games. I don't know. If I cannot go live to watch that game, that specific game, if I cannot go live to watch that specific game, I'm going to listen to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I could if I cared that much, Greenie, but I'm not that worried about that shit. Somebody remind me why I'm doing this, what I'm looking for. Good morning, Dave. So anyway, as I was saying to Hunter, I will listen to the Steelers game, and then, by popular request, I will be listening to the Rams game. And then the same thing. I can watch the primetime games, the late games, but if I can't stream them, if I can't live stream during them, I'll listen to the radio broadcast and I can live stream through that. Does that answer the question that you have for me, Mr. Hunter? I knew that the first thing you were going to say when you saw me this morning is, are you watching one of the games? I don't know. I'm not able to predict which of the games, but I knew you were going to ask. Daddy still needs rubber bands. Okay, so I need to go get rubber bands at some point today. This one's new. Good morning, Roblox. You're being a little obnoxious. Good morning, Ghost. That answered your question, Hunter? All is well, Vemans. Heard that, KJ. Enjoy your Minecraft time. Set an open course for the virgin seas, 'cause I've got to be free. Free to face a life that's ahead of me. La da dee da da. Thank you, Mr. Hunter friend. How are you this morning? Will your 49ers win or will they lose? Oh God, they'll lose. 'Cause Hunter's a fan. Bump the bump bump da. You can tune in. You can still watch it back, Zoinks. You can still watch it back. You can still hit the comments, and I'll pretend like you were there live. It will have commercials though, so you know, have YouTube Premium or whatever it's called. Gotta cope with that. Give me okay. My body weight has given this just enough of a slope that sitting here like this is mildly uncomfortable. I'm sailing away. I thought the book club was a great time, Greenie. Oh, you meant the book club discussion, Zoinks. I'm an idiot. Got to be free. Free to face a life that's ahead of me. Captain, so climb aboard. I stayed for the whole book club, Greenie. Still trying to get the mower going, Zoinks. Understood, man. Whichever. To carry on. Yeah, Greenie. She is very intelligent. She clearly plays along with the author in a paranoid and mistrustful kind of way. Whereas the things that she's paranoid and mistrustful of, if a book smells like they're going to do that, I'll just stop reading. That's what they say, Kit Kat. think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. Live happily ever after. So glory goes, but somehow I missed out on a pot of gold. Ah, you're good, Greenie. You're good. To carry on. Bing. Jesus, take the autocorrect. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, doom, ding. A gathering of angels appeared before my head. They sang to me this song of hope, and this is what they said. They said, come sail away, come sail away, come and sail away with me. Yeah, you got to be there for an hour. Not everybody gets to say that this morning. What the? Why is the one so much longer than the other? Ooh. How the hell? You can't sail away with me, you get seasick? Well, if it makes you feel any better, we are sailing with angels. So I think the sailing might be a metaphor. Maybe for drugs. Because they were a gathering of angels that appeared before my head, or above my head. I would have said a gathering of angels appeared before my eyes, but whatever. He and I are different people. Because it needs to rhyme with said. Much to my surprise, they climbed aboard their starship and headed for the skies. And they said something mean to Greenie. Greenie almost got it. You almost got it for being the first person to speak, Greenie. Sometimes that's all it takes. Ain't no way. Ain't no way she said that. Ain't no way you're the real Shaggy Philalitheia. Big it down, big it down, boo bow bow, big it down, big it down, boo gow gow, big it down. I'll give you guys about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna do an Obadiah reading, just because a lot of people have gotten accustomed to me doing readings, and I said I would read Obadiah, so we'll read Obadiah. But there are a couple of usernames I'm waiting for. Come sail away. It is Sunday, so we should do something, give some amount of gratitude, not necessarily to the Creator, but to our ancestors and their works of religion. Heard that, Greenie. Thank you, babe. Somebody marry this woman. You're down for a little sailing, Dave? Sitting at the docks with the Dave. How you doing this morning, Dave? How you doing this morning, Ghost? Is everybody good today? Daddy Shag's is stressed out, but he's coping. Ooh, Mr. Crowley is not actually how you pronounce his name. His name is actually pronounced Crowley. Cooking for the old folks? Heard that. Down, 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 doom, down, doom, doom, down, doom, down, doom, down, doom, down, doom, doom, down, doom, down, doom, down, doom, down. Cooking in an assisted living facility? Heard that. You find that rewarding? You like it? Mr. Crowley, what they got in your head? Doing divine. Heard that. Bow, 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 bow. Glad you talk to the dead. Boom, ba ba da ba da. Favorite football team is technically the Chiefs, naughty, but I root for the Bengals because I wear their hat. They love it all. Boom, boom. Sure, and for the money, it couldn't be for the money. Boom, boom, boom. Mm, mm. Ba ba da ba da. Ba. Boom, 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 boom. Sounds awesome, Weekend Jake. It also sounds like the prompt for a horror story. It's midnight at the laundromat, waiting for my clothes to dry. After that's done, I'm off to get a coffee, go fishing. Pretty beautiful night for it, really. As I stepped out of the laundromat with my bag in my hand, the night was cold and crisp. I thought to myself, what a great night for fishing. That's when I saw it. Bow, bow, bow. Won't you ride my white horse? Mr. Crowley. It's symbolic, of course. I don't actually know the words. Drug spot. Go Smith. That's an interesting takeaway there, Ghost. Good morning, Doom. How goes it? Hope you're well. Unless you start talking shit. Doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I'm stressed out, but you don't want to hear about it. Lore drop incoming. Oh boy. Is it Father's Day? That's unfortunate. It's midnight at the laundromat. The hum of the dryer is the only heartbeat in the room. My reflection in the glass drums its fingers, against the inside, though my hands are folded in my lap. When the machine clicks off, the door swings open on its own and something wet crawls out of my clothes. Oh, okay. Happy Australian Father's Day. Down, bow down, bow down, bow down, dee down, dow down, dow down, dow dee dow, dow dow, dow dow, dow down. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories when everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, it takes me away to that special place. And if I stay too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Red Billy Black Snake, you caught in the wash or caught up in the washing machine. Weekend Jake. Whoa, oh, 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 sweet love of mine. Bow down, boo down. I stumble back, my shoes squeaking against the linoleum, but the thing keeps unfolding. It doesn't have a face, only the vague impression of one stretched into my shirt, grinning where a collar should be. What up, Hector? Hector Cuatro. The rest of the dryers began to rattle one by one like they're laughing. Is it? Doom? Drawing something? Sounds like you're telling me what you're doing, Billy. What's up with you, Billy? That's the question if we're playing Jeopardy. I'm going to take Billy for 500. Drawing something. What Billy's doing? The judges will accept it. Noon Central. Heard that, Hector. Who's your team? Bow, 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 bow. Wrong Shaggy there, big guy. You post your stuff on Insta, Billy? Yeah, oh yeah, whoa, oh, 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 sweet love, child of mine. I don't know the words. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, sweet love of mine. Be that guy up on stage reading his own lyrics. Sweet child of mine. Yeah, I know I recorded this. No, I don't remember the words. Ooh, sweet love of mine. Yep, at least once a stream, someone says, "Where's Scooby?" They want to contribute. They want to say hello, but they can't just say hello. Hello, Mark. How are you today? They think they have to say something clever that it's endearing, and it's just fucking not. Hey, Red Knight. Sometimes it is. Like it was endearing when Zoinks did it. I don't think Zoinks actually asked that question. Hello, Sarong. I don't know what shortcomings you think I have, Cowboy, but thank you for telling me I have shortcomings. I didn't know I had shortcomings until you showed up in my life. Do I remember Bruno Mars? I don't know what that means. I'm familiar with the artist, but I don't know his work. I know he exists, and that I don't like his music. But what are you asking me? Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? Sweet child, where do we go now? I, where do we go now? Now, where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Yeah, that is too hot. If you're drenched in sweat. Good morning, Jeremiah. Crisp 60 degrees. It is 52 degrees where I'm at. Fall is upon us. It is the first day of real football. Not that Thursday and Friday weren't. I guess it's the first real day of football. Yeah, where were you at last night, Jeremiah? Everybody was talking about it. I bet Jeremiah's doing something he doesn't want to talk about tomorrow. Let's ask him about it as soon as we see him. Oh, somebody likes this song. I know somebody in chat likes this song. Willing to sacrifice our love. I don't know the words. You're his cup. Oh, no, I don't know the words. Pay the price, I know. We did miss you, Jeremiah. I was kind of wondering in my heart if you were going to show. I've heard so much about your voice. I thought you'd show up just to talk shit to me, if nothing else. Heard that, taking care of family stuff. We'll stop giving you shit about it now. You just know how to kill the conversation, don't you, Jeremiah? I love. He slacked off on his reading this week. Nerds, get him. All right, so I did say I was only going to do the first 20, but it seems like what I actually meant is that I'm going to get this project started, and then I will do a reading. I was waiting on everyone to gather, but it doesn't seem like everyone is going to gather first thing in the morning. So I'm going to get this project set up. And then, heard that, Jeremiah. I know, bud. That's why I said that. I was talking shit, just being funny. Cold as ice. You're as cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice our love. Is your dad named Jim Bob? Weirdly specific personal question. No. And what's up, Dread? I didn't see you roll in. Hello, Bob. Oh, we got a Rob and a Bob. Scorpions are on the radio. Is that who this is, Greenie? What, Liam? I haven't used the mics today. I'm making a macrame piece, Billy. Son of a bitch. Did I really do that? I thought I had a third one. Guess I didn't. You have 3 radios on. You have. No, I don't know what the dabble verse is. You have a need for audio that I do not, Greenie. I don't know what Hugo Boss is. Radio City at Greenie's place. No shit. The old man changes it to the Christian station. Interesting. Hey, if Greenie likes the radio, Greenie's allowed to listen to the radio for sure without being made fun of. Doesn't like rock. Interesting. Nobody better be touching my radio. I'd say something, says Justin. What, OPM? That's funny. Heard that, Greenie. You liked Eminem and a few others back in the day? Change it when he falls asleep. You two have a strangely antagonistic relationship, Greenie. Day 5? Heard that, Greenie. I'm sorry, dude. The words of the prophets were written on the studio wall. Concert hall. Somebody knows what I'm saying. I'm listening to. Sound of salesmen. Of salesmen. Of salesmen. Hey, OPM got it quick. Thank you, Rob. I'm glad you guys like my glasses. I'm glad to hear that, Callie. You a first time chatter? I don't recognize your name or your PFP. First time caller, long time listener. What up, Callie? I know, Greenie. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jeremiah. Your team's got you down. The jig is up. I can hear you were crying, you're so scared and all alone. Hangman is coming down from the gallows and I don't have very long. Jig is up and dig ba da and doobly doo doo. Don't know the words but know the rhythm. Sometimes I do. Zoom ba ba doodle doo. Zobby dobby dobby doo. Zobby dobby doo. Don't know what he's fucking saying. I will calculate too, and you can do so much better, Callie. Then what? Oh, you won but played like shit and it's got you in a mood? Good thing you were playing that high school team. What's good, Jeremiah? My scatting? The doodin doo 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 ba boo ba dee boom bobbly boom bobbly dee doo jabba da boo da ba ba boo da jabba da boo da. The jig is up, the news is out, they finally found me. You gotta type faster, Jay. And Zobbly Bowdy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19, 2 more. No way App State won. They always play like shit, says Dread Pirate. That's probably hurts your ears. He's in fear for his life from the long arm of the law. I know he says that part. Hangman's coming down from the gallows. And bro doesn't have much long. The dig is up and loobaloo, boom dobble dee bee da, boom bobble dee, boo jobble dee, boo jobble dee bowdy. Hangman's coming down from the gallows. He's a wanted man. He's a wanted man, y'all. This is Warrant, right? The band is called Warrant. Damn it to hell. Okay. These last 2 ropes are going to be a pain in my ass. You don't think App State's not in college football 25? App State's too small? Justin with the savage burn. What up, Tice? I know what I read. I know what I called you. How you doing? I love you music. You good by it. Thank you, Callie. Ba-dum, bloom, 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 boom, 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 ba-da-dum, da-dum, ba-dum, 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 boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 wow, wow. I don't want it. I don't wow. I make art with knots and rope, Dread Pirate. It's an art form I'm sure that you could appreciate, actually. Battle boom 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 battle boom 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 battle boom battle down. I've always been obsessed with rope. If I leave here tomorrow, battle boom boom boom, would you still remember me? So it starts like this, and then it becomes art. I can't sleep, Kevlin on, girl. I don't know the words. Battle boom boom battle boom. Take care, Justin. Be safe. There's too many places he's got to see, yo. Bum, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. If I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. Daddy needs rubber bands. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. Ba-dum bum bum bow, and this bird you cannot change. Oh, 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 oh. And this bird you cannot change. No, oh, 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 boom. And this bird you cannot change. Am I doing a Christian one? I don't think so. I did say 20 minutes ago that I was going to do a reading, so we'll get there. Bow down, ba-dum, bum bum bow, bum ba-dum, bum bum bow, bum bum ba-dum, boom ba-dum down, boom wow, bum ba wow, oh wow, da-dum, bum bum bow, bum bum ba-dum, bum bum bow, bum bum ba-dum, hello, Cassidy. Oh, okay. Understood, OPM. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. I don't kick it so badly. Ba-dum, boom, boom, ba. This isn't the knot I wanted to tie. Fuck, I fucked up. Fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck. It'll just have to work. Fuck, shit, fuck. This whole thing is gonna come off of here. I don't know why it won't. These ropes won't anchor tighter than this. Da-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, things just couldn't be the same. Things just couldn't be the same if he stayed, you know? 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. I do hate this knot. And this bird you cannot change. Oh, 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 oh. And this bird you cannot change. I'm doing great, Cass. What's up? How you feeling? How you doing? Oh, knows I can't change. And no, I can't change. Lord, I can't change. By free bird, yeah. Aha, that's why it won't come. Wolverines, baby. That's funny, we were talking about OSU this morning. Me and OPM were talking about the rabid OSU fan base. Alright, this is gonna piss me off before it doesn't piss me off, so I need to quit soon, but I'll get there. I didn't know this rope was gonna grip for knots so poorly. It's all good. I know what that means in the future. Oh God. I think there are voles down here that are blind. Oh, buddy, you gotta get out of there. Don't go in. Don't be in my trash. You don't like Cass? Heard that, Cassidy. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna definitely watch. Well, whether I watch or I just listen, I'm going to be involved in football today, Jeremiah, for sure. I might end up just listening though. Take care, Cassidy. I need rubber bands if I'm going to be able to do this properly. Somebody knows this song too. Game Day died, like the ESPN production that has Pat McAfee on it. You mean? Eye in the sky, no regret. You just now got the notification I'm live? That's funny. And I ain't gonna hear anymore, believe me. Eye in the sky, lurking on you. I can read your mind. Like a of rules, keeper of fools, I will cheat you blind. More to know that I can read your mind. 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 Believe me, that I was that one thing we were bleeding. Lee Corso retired? I don't actually know who that is. I can read your mind. Yeah, Saban has no personality. But we knew that. We've known that for decades. I believe your mind. I can read your mind. I can read your mind. I can read your mind. In the sky, looking in you, I can read your mind. Am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. Heard that. I've never watched the show, but I don't have any reason to watch the show because I don't follow college ball. But I'm sad for you that your enjoyment was diminished without his presence. Goodbye, stranger. You guys are rooting for Belichick's end? I think you got to give him 2 years. You don't have anything to apologize for, Jeremiah. I'm not talking. I'm still waiting on someone to show up, but I'm beginning to think they're not gonna. I've got maybe 5 more knots to do. Braid? No. I'll show you what I'm doing. Well, what I've been doing when I finish this row. Yeah. Who are you, Lucian? What's up? I'm working. I'm doing something that occupies my mind and my spirit while I'm thinking about things I can't talk about because I haven't gotten paid yet. And listen to progressive music from the 1970s. Bye-bye, Lucian. Okay. So that's what I've done so far. It's hard to see, but I've just anchored the ropes. So they won't fly around so I can work on them. I'm going to do another row this way and then I'm going to start the actual piece. That's just to anchor the ropes so they don't go anywhere while I'm working. I kind of like this song. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch, she says. Tedious, yeah, that's the point. I like the grind. I like how boring it is. The goal is to occupy my hands so my mind can be free to think. And I think Rach went back to bed. Yeah, well, no, games are not supposed to be work. I don't pay for the privilege to work. That's where you and I are different people. But I do like a grind in my game. I just don't like it to be tedious. Like, and we're playing Final Fantasy V for my late night chill stream, and I don't find that tedious, but it is grindy. Even if I had turned the AP gain down to more reflect the original game and the difficulty as intended by the developers, I still don't find that tedious, but plenty of people do. All right, friends. It's been an hour. I said I was going to wait. I was only going to spend 20 minutes, but now you know how long that takes. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch, he says. Obadiah. Oh, hey, Marble. That's because Ubisoft games are a chore / busy work. We're on the same page, Weekend Jake. We're making the same commentary. All right, the vision of Obadiah, because I said I would do a reading today. Thus says the Lord God concerning Edom, says Obadiah. We have heard a report from the Lord, and a messenger has been sent among the nations. Rise up, says the messenger. Let us rise against her for battle. Behold, I will make you small among the nations. You shall be utterly despised. The pride of your heart has deceived you, you who live in the clefts of the rock. In your lofty dwelling, who say in your heart, who will bring me down to the ground? Though you soar aloft like the eagle, though your nest is set among the stars, from there I will bring you down. If thieves came to you, if plunderers came by night, how you have been destroyed! Would they not steal only enough for themselves? If grape gatherers came to you, would they not leave gleanings? How Esau has been pillaged, his treasures sought out. All your allies have driven you to your border. Those at peace with you have deceived you. They have prevailed against you. Those who eat your bread have set a trap beneath you. You have no understanding. Will I not on that day, declares the Lord, destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of Mount Esau? And your mighty men shall be dismayed, O Teman, so that every man from Mount Esau will be cut off by slaughter. Because of the violence done to your brother Jacob, some shall cover you. Shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever. On the day that you stood aloof, on the day that strangers cried off with his wealth, and foreigners entered his gates and cast lots for Jerusalem, you were like one of them. But do not gloat over the day of your brother and the day of his misfortune. Do not rejoice over the people of Judah in the day of their ruin. Do not boast in the day of distress. Do not enter the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Do not gloat over his disaster in the day of his calamity. Do not loot his wealth in the day of his calamity. Do not stand at the crossroads to cut off his fugitives. Do not hand over his survivors in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the nations. As you have done, it shall be done to you. Your deeds shall return on your own head, for as you have drunk on my holy mountain, so all the nations shall drink continually. They shall drink and swallow, and shall be as though they had never been. But in Mount Zion there shall be those who escape, and it shall be holy. And the house of Jacob shall possess their own possessions. The house of Jacob shall be fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau stubble. They shall burn them and consume them, and there shall be no survivor for the house of Esau. Those of the Negeb shall possess Mount Esau, and those of the Shephelah shall possess the land of the Philistines. They shall possess the land of Ephraim, the land of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. The exiles of this host of the people of Israel shall possess the land of the Canaanites as far as Zarephath, and the exiles of Jerusalem who are in Sepharad shall possess the cities of the Negeb. Survivors shall go up to Mount Zion to rule Esau, and the kingdoms shall be the Lord's. That's what Obadiah had to say. Yeah, that's what Obadiah had to say. I don't know that Obadiah was right, but that's what he had to say. I don't know when that was written. It sounds like that was written immediately upon returning from Jerusalem, or from exile in Babylon. But that seems very much, that book seems very much in conflict with the Deuteronomistic tradition. It seems very much in conflict with the folklore that we have today. Yeah, that was Old Testament. I heard that, Master for Perez. Heard that. Now, yeah, my battery is empty. So I'm hungry and I need to charge my battery. I don't want to eat Panera today. But that's the only place where I can charge my shit. So I've been putting it off. I just don't feel like Taco Bell right now, man. I feel like what I want is a mess of chicken fingers. I had Chipotle yesterday. I don't like Chipotle. Actually, and give me a second. Okay, thank you for your patience. KFC is just a really long way. Favorite music? I'm the metal, Lucian. And this isn't a Q&A, and I'm not answering any more of your questions that don't come with a super chat. This isn't a Q&A. This is the fountain. If you want to know that stuff, you can join the Discord. You can subscribe to the Patreon. But this isn't a Q&A. I'm gonna have this cigarette and then I gotta go. I gotta take my stuff up to the Panera. You think you have this shirt? Yeah, I want a whole mess of chicken wings, or not chicken wings, chicken tenders and potato wedges and just a mess of sauces, just to eat that all day long. I wish that Buffalo Wild Wings still had their nachos. If they still had their nachos, it wouldn't even be a question. I would just be down there today eating their nachos while I watched football, intermittently gorging myself on chicken fingers and French fries. Just leave them be, guys. I've been wearing flannel since I was a little kid, man. That's interesting, Harry. Were you born a Herald or do you go by Harry for your customer service gig? Flannel has been my daily wear since first grade. You got a purple flannel? Dread Pirate Rob liked my racist comment there. He thought that was funny. He goes by Hardeep. Meeting group, Lucian? I'm not entirely sure what you're asking me. Are you asking me about the Discord? If you want to join in the Discord, you can join the Discord through my Patreon. Purple is slick. I wore a purple flannel. It was maroon, but I wore a purple flannel all winter. Aries probably left. I do have 12 other people to entertain Harry. Cat? I have no interest in wearing pink. I am a man. Hunter with his $2. I don't know if you're still here, Hunter, but I rely emotionally on that $2 because it means that I'm still serving you in a way that you like. I look up and I see that bucks and I remind myself to be patient. Thank you for the 25 likes. Let's see if we can get that to 30 before 2 hours. Yeah, fair enough. If I were rocking breast cancer, I wouldn't be worried. I wouldn't be worried about whether I look good in it or not. If I were rocking it for breast cancer, I wouldn't give a shit what anybody thinks. But I'm not going to wear pink in my normal wardrobe. That's just a waste of my time and energy. Waste of my money. I don't know, Lucian. This isn't a Q&A, man. And you're not paying me to answer these questions. What up, Vito? I did have a good night. Not for free, he can't. Sure. I have no opinion. Greenie? I think Greenie's okay. You asking me if me and Greenie are a thing? I am a bullfrog. Jeremiah is a good friend of mine. Joe Burrow better be ready this year. They better not start 0-1 again. Weekend is a bust because it's been raining, Vito? I'm sure you found a way to make it a good one. Damn. me again. Weird. I don't know why Joe Biden is important. Thought you were toast, Jeremiah? Heard that, Vito. It's hard to get things done. How dare I see? Yeah, how dare I do this every day? Weird. I guess it's time to leave. I did say I was going to leave next, huh? Clean up my fingernails while I talk to you nerds. Well, while I look at what you nerds are writing. Going to the Jags game? That's fun. Who are they playing? Why does Joe Biden matter to you, Lucian? Panera's just they do soup salads, sandwiches. Duval. That's how I feel about your sass, Lucian. Did you learn anything about me? Yeah, the soup bowl, the bread bowls are fun. They just don't have anything that I'm excited to eat. I'm probably gonna watch the Bengals game at the Panera. Yeah, the food is fine. It's not that I'm burnt out. There's nothing on the menu that's exciting to me today. It's not like I eat there every day. It is an amazing day, JP. You got an obsession with beef jerky, Rob? What's that about? That's funny, Jeremiah. They felt like you needed to see the first 45, or you needed to see 45 minutes ago for some reason. And so you got to. How do you feel about that? Hello, Monica. How are you doing? Glad to hear that you're good. Heard that. That's what you like to eat for your snack this month. Come to visit one, Dave? Heard that, Jeremiah. I'm doing all right, Monica. How are you? What are you getting into today, Monica? Doom scrolling? Roll one? Heard that, Dave. Hello, Tan. You like a soup and a good sandwich? Heard that, Jeremiah. I want not that. The food I want is not on the menu at Panera. Hey, Hunter. Thank you. Welcome back. No, the bacon turkey sandwich is not bad. For sure, Jeremiah. That's not on the menu either. Hey, Rachel. What up, Rachel? Uh-huh. I mean, I am aware of what's on the menu. None of it is exciting to me. I'm gonna have to teach you guys to listen instead of immediately trying to solve a perceived problem to demonstrate your value. Yeah, do they have Panera Bread Company in London? Baseless, but nonetheless. Heard that, Rachel. It's always a good day if we determine for it to be one. Panera doesn't strike me as an international corporation. That's funny, Rob. Yeah, she's in London. Quietly curious when I'm at Panera? What does that mean, Rachel? Oh, it's just soups and salads, sandwiches. I could never get into sauerkraut, Jeremiah. I just never got a taste for sauerkraut. Cham Freebird? That's funny, Dave. Yeah, please. Thank you, Jeremiah, for the shout out. There are now ads on some of my newer videos, by the way. You and me both, Rachel? With that. Rachel wants a pizza delivered. I just kind of want a mess of chicken fingers. So maybe I walk somewhere and get chicken fingers. I try to find a way to, not the pizza again, try to find a way to bring you guys with me. But I may not be able to find that. I'm not camping now. So look like I'm doing, Abram. Hello, Ann. I have my glasses off to wash my face. Leapy, how you doing? Cream rises to the top, indeed. Yeah, I just washed my hair and my face, so my hair is still spiky. It does that, no matter the container. Sort of. What up, Down? How you doing? Long time no see. Yep, spiky and slightly longer than military regs. That's my hairdo. Slightly longer. I really need to bring it up on the sides, but up here is starting to look kind of nice. Ipso facto, par exacto, shiny bacon, greasy cake, and ate it too. That just happened. All right, we're gonna walk up to Panera, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm gonna do about football. How the sale of the Final Fantasy games on Xbox? That's cool. I love the Final Fantasy games. I'm always going to advocate that everyone try them. They're great games. The first 10 and 10-2 are great games. After that, you got a grab bag of mostly garbage. Okay. Switch back to my backpack. 425. Yeah, I'll be listening to it. Heard that you got a good fantasy team, Alec. I'll be listening to the Rams for the 4:30 game. Yeah. You're going to be at the game, or you're just going to be watching it, Alec? I won't be able to watch it, but I'll be listening to it on the radio. I'll listen to the radio broadcast. I said I would do that yesterday, but I can do that. I know I can do it. Because I double checked. That was the only thing I got done. Football. Watching at the bar or something? That's cool. I think the Rams should be really good this year. Retro games? Sure, JP. I don't play retro games deliberately, but I do play a lot of retro games. I'm in the middle of a Final Fantasy V series right now. We finished a Final Fantasy IV series. Well, we finished all the first Final Fantasies, the first 4. Hello, Anya. How are you doing? Your PFP looks like a particular Reddit group that I get notifications for. But I don't actually use Reddit. I'm doing fine, Anya. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. That would be just fine. Without Cup? Cup wasn't a huge part of the offense. Pookie Nax. Pookie Nax is one of my favorite players in the league. I'm gonna be fine without Cup. I believe that. I'm doing just great, Miss Anya. Thank you again, Alec, for the battery bank. Since you're here, I'll tell you. I was able to turn on ad monetization, the channel this morning. And I should be getting the information that I need to get access to my AdSense and YouTube payouts so I can actually get this money. And yeah, I'm tired of food. That's kind of what I get bored of food all the time, Vito. People are asking me what I'm going to get at Panera today, and I'm like, I'm just super bored with that menu. I would just go front to back, one up, Jeremiah. I went ahead and bought the Surface. That'll be here on Monday. I should be able to access my payouts, but I owe CashApp $630 on the 3rd of next month. And I am freaking out about it. So we're going to go up to Panera. I should bring my macrame. Be there all goddamn day. Be there all fucking day. What is this about? Sons of bitches. Got seeds every damn way. Yeah, I get bored of food all the time. I'm bored of Taco Bell right now. Damn, guys. You got that shit at... Oh, no. That's mildew. Fuck. That answers that question. Okay, I gotta get a new backpack. Yeah, CashApp does payday loans. I'm having a great day, Daniel. I owe them $600 because I took out a loan from CashApp to buy this computer. It's an advance. It's just a month. I have a month to find $630, so I pay them $30. They give me $600, and then I give them $600 back. That's how you go, Caucus. but I was just talking about how I owe CashApp $600. I don't know how I'm gonna buy a house with the $27 I have remaining. But since you're such a financial genius, I'm sure you could manage my finances for me. I'm sure you'd be willing to do it for free. No, it's not hard to get a loan. I just click the borrow button in the app, Vito. Welcome back, Dreb. But my credit limit is only 600, so 600 is what I was able to borrow. And 600 is what I owe. 630 is actually what I owe. But I've made that. The thing is, I've made it. No, I have terrible credit, Vito. I've made that money here on YouTube the last week, frankly. Problem is that I might not get access to cash out from YouTube until the day that loan is due. So we soldier on. We make a product worth buying. We put on a show worth watching. We do our best, and we soldier on. I am certain I don't have better credit than you, Hood. My credit is like 415 or 400 or something like that. My credit is not good. If you got worse credit than I do, then you are living your life very wrong. Everything is so expensive. Just make sure if you take off a loan that you can pay it off early. Thank you, Pirate. If you take out a loan, just make sure that you can pay it off before you take it out, that you have the income coming. If you don't have the money coming in, don't take out a loan. If you can only make the minimum payments, don't take out a loan. If you can't pay off your credit card at the end of the month, don't use it. Cut your expenses. Cut your expenses first. Then apply that money like you would your loan. Just save it. Just don't spend it. Put it where you can't access it. Rach is here? I missed Rach. Rach is here. Hey, Rach. I thought you weren't going to show today. I thought you were mad at me. And I was just going to sit here like a dumbass staring at my chat. Telling myself, she's not mad at you, but she is not going to show up. Thank you for the sub. Maybe I don't want your sub. I don't want to say your name. You shut up, Seaside Dave. You can't see me smiling. Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing you, Rach. I was going to sit here the whole day. I was going to sit here just the whole day and wait for you to wake up, though. So I'm glad that I... Not really, but kinda. You shouldn't feel dumb. They may or may not be the same person. Okay, so check this out, y'all. Check this out. You tell me if you hate it. I low-key hate it, but while I'm walking out in the wind, I will wear my microphone. So give me a second to get that set up. How's that? Yeah, I've been meaning to give the Rachels nicknames since I've made their acquaintance, and I've just not got around to it. I'm not actually as good as nicknames as I would like to believe. Hey, Stella, does that say Steffi? I'm sorry, I can't see my screen actually. Okay, so I have to go backpack shopping. Who wants to go backpack shopping? We don't have Rachel 1. I'm not doing the Rachel 1, Rachel 2 thing because I'm trying to marry one of them and I'm not calling the other one Rachel 2. So I need to go backpack shopping. I don't have the money to drop on a backpack, but I can't carry my macrame and stuff around with me with the backpack that I've got. So I got to figure out, I got to waterproof my tent a little bit better. So I got to get tarps. God, this tree is in the most inconvenient fucking location. And I didn't kill it because I thought that would be rude. It's just a tree. It didn't do anything wrong. You're the one who stayed here, and then it stayed inconvenient. So I got to deal with that. The thing is, backpacks are expensive. I can't actually afford a backpack. I spent so much fucking money yesterday. You can't understand how fucking bothered I am that I spent so much money yesterday. Oh, I'm not worried about a brand. I'm worried about a gallonage. I'm worried about the interior. I'm not worried about the brand. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't tell me what to do, Maestro. And there's just not backpack or Goodwill. I love that you think you know my town better than I do, but I guarantee you've never been homeless in my town, Maestro. I just guarantee that you have never been homeless in my town and that you don't, off the top of your head, actually know what's on offer at the Goodwill. I just know that about you, that you don't know that. Okay. The only thing is I don't want to carry double strap what? What are you talking about? Pirate shoulder double strap what? Are you talking about my dick? Oh, fuck, I'm so dumb. Oh, cool. Okay, this might work. I might be able to jerry rig this so that it works for me because I forgot I bought this. I forgot I bought that. Oh, fuck, I might actually be in a really good mood now, which I was kind of in a shitty mood. I was kind of stressing myself out and putting myself in a bad mood, which isn't anybody's fault but my own. But now I might be in a really good mood. I need to get rubber bands. Okay, never mind the backpack. I'm sorry, Rachel. Rachie. I'm sorry, actually. But I don't need the backpack anymore. My sling bag and this shoulder bag, cinch bag, will do adequately. Oh yeah, and I can put my laptop in here. Oh yeah, dudes! I like being good at things. This is why I tell you guys that your suggestions mostly annoy me. I prefer to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Okay, what do we got? Yes, Jansport is decent, but very overrated. Okay. I am in a much better mood than I was. And you're going to have to move. I'm going to put my mic on my backpack, which is going to annoy me before it doesn't. So I'm going to forget that's there, but the mic is on the backpack. Okay. Jacket, because it's going to be cold tonight when I walk back to the tent. So I'm going to want to have a jacket. Make sure I'm zipped up so I'm presentable in public. What am I forgetting? Rach, what am I forgetting? Oh, Rachel, bye. Have a day. What did I miss? Rachel's got to get out, yeah. The credibility to the theory that Rach and Rachel are the same person. We do know that Rach uses multiple accounts in order to communicate with me. So it wouldn't be unlikely. And there has been at least one person who was logged into multiple accounts at a time to troll me. So it is still not impossible. No, thank you, Hyperfooty. I'm actually, now that it's come up, the mod thing, now that it's come up, we should talk about it. Once I have this computer on Monday, I'm going to log in and I'm just going to turn off all the I'm going to turn off all the blue wrenches except for Alec and Rach and maybe a handful of others. But because I want the blue star will also make your name blue, and I want that to be meaningful to the people that have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 tiers, and I might do 3 tiers, and probably the third tier will come with the moderator privileges again. That makes sense to me. But once I have a laptop, I'll be able to deal with that stuff. She's not Rachel too. That's not canon. So right now the blue wrench is legacy, right? It's about remembering when I wasn't monetized, but now that I'm monetized, not that I don't want to remember you, now that I'm monetized, there are a lot of people who don't understand it, what it was, why it was, that it is. And so when I have the ability to do it all at once without having to turn anybody off while they're talking to me, I'm just going to go through and specifically turn off the person that was a problem to the channel, so I had to start the convention in the first place. You want to be Rob 1? Okay. Dread Pirate Rob is Rob 1, and capital R-O-B Rob is the really old bastard. That's his nickname. I don't know if he knows that. And I hope he knows that I'm not mad at him. I haven't seen him yet today. He'll be around, I'm sure of that. I hope he knows that I'm not mad at him and that I absolutely didn't turn off the chat because of anything he did yesterday. I just needed it off for a while. And then that while turned out to be a little bit longer than maybe other people might have anticipated, and really fucking hope that I put my unfinished project in my bag Because if I'm walking out of here without the project in my bag, I'm going to be real fucking annoyed with myself. Oh, legs are so weak. Yeah, basically, Dave. Basically, it was fun while it lasted, but it's become a source of contention in a way that I didn't fully anticipate. Yeah, Ohio's skyscape doesn't look real, does it? Yeah, it's a cold day. I mean, it's low 50s, but in direct sunlight, it feels like it's 80. So it's Ohio. It's what it's like here. Rach, you're not upset with me that I changed my mind on the backpack, are you? I forgot that I bought this yesterday. I forgot that I bought a secondary bag. This cost me $1.25, whereas a Columbia bag or whatever is going to cost me $80. And I forgot I still got to save up and buy that jacket. And that is $80 before tax. Is my mic on? Yes. Just trust my equipment. I just got to trust my equipment. And you guys would tell me, I'm not alone anymore. Thank you guys for being here, even if I'm embarrassed that you sometimes see me forgetting that I'm not alone all the time. Take care, Dave. I know. I realized that that you heard me talk myself through it. I wasn't actually talking to you. I was just saying it to you. Yeah. No, I will never be alone ever again. I know that now. I told you guys last night during the wind down stream that I would get up and I would do my hellos in the Discord and in the voice chat, and you guys took me up on it, which I didn't think anybody would do, because last time I said I would do that, I sat there for an hour by myself and it was whatever to me. But I now know that anytime I'm bored or lonely, you guys are going to step right up to the plate. I now know that for a fact. 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday when you should be watching pregame for the NFL, you're over here talking to my stupid ass. I know how valuable I am to you guys. I know for a fact. Don't worry about me second guessing it, for sure. Don't worry about it. If you find yourself concerned, voice it, but don't stay awake at night over it. Stuck with you. Yeah, for sure. I believe that, Vito. I hear you. I got your friendship for life. I believe it. I understand that now. I do. Believe me, it's taken me some real time. I've talked to a few of you privately about it. It has taken me some real time. Oh, I didn't say. I'm actually really excited about this. I got a pair of refurbished Jabra SR7s or the Sport, whichever one, I don't remember, for $30. So I'm going to have a dedicated laptop headphone that I'm super stoked about. Blue Crew and Shagonauts for life. Yeah, I'll probably make the cheapest tier, the most inexpensive tier of the members. I'll probably call you the Blue Crew. And it won't really mean anything. It'll just be a throwback, so we'll have that forever. Yeah, I'm actually really excited. This brand of headphones, they don't make these earbuds inexpensively anymore. They're like $150 or $200 or whatever. For whatever reason, they have to compete in price point with the Bose and Sony headphones. They didn't used to. They're that good though. The quality is that high, so they should charge that much. I got these for $65, and then the Sport are full on waterproof. So like I used to shower in them. I used to straight up shower in them. I would have them in both ears in the shower, wash my hair, clean around my ears with these earbuds and the sport. Now you shouldn't do that frequently, but I did. I used to do it all the time. I am hell on earbuds. I am hell on earbuds. All right, here we go. I gotta find some rubber bands. They also have inexpensive yarn that can make interesting, but not always especially good macrame pieces. Okay, those are, I was hoping for much smaller rubber bands. Do you think they have the hair rubber bands here? That's going to be a pain in my ass. Braces, rubber bands are kind of what I want. Yeah, I was thinking maybe they had those little tiny little braces, rubber bands for braids. There they are. Boom. They're not big enough. Okay, it's all good. I'll just use the annoying ones because they'll for sure work. And then if I need anything else from here, I can get it on the way home. I don't remember talking about wanting anything else though. Oh, excuse me. Huh. I should get this. And I should get a pen for it. What the hell? I'll try it. That's purple. What the hell? I'll try it. Okay. We were talking about purple today, so now I have a purple. Oh, interesting, Reach. Never had a Bloody Mary. I used to make them. I was told that I could make them real well, but I just followed the recipe. I'm going to turn you guys off now because I'm going live. Actually, I'll keep talking to you, but I'll turn the video off. I can't imagine I would like all that tomato juice.
You need a receipt? Thank you. Have a good day. Hello, how you doing?
Hi there. I'm doing all right. How are you today?
You're out walking, are you?
Yeah.
You want a receipt?
No, thank you.
You have a good rest of your day now.
You too. Thank you very much. That always makes me feel nice. She's been asking me, you out walking since this time last year? And I always just said, yeah. And then one of my friends, Madge, he told me that she's only asking me that because she wants to know about my day. And so today is the first time that I've seen her since he told me that. So I just went ahead and took the opportunity to tell her a little bit about my day. I'm going to walk over to Panera, and then I'm thinking about walking down the hill to either B-Dubs or Roosters. But it's a long walk. And then when she tells me to have a good day, she's just got this little personal smile, this little, oh, he talked to me today. And I feel good about that. Yeah, the Steelers are playing the Jets. So if I'll just tell everybody while I got you here, I'll just say it again. My plan is to watch the Bengals and Browns, but if I can't watch the Bengals and Browns and remain in contact with you guys, I probably can't. Then, if I feel belligerent about it, you just don't get to remain in contact with me while I watch the Bengals and the Browns, and that's just a bummer for you. But if I'm not feeling belligerent about it, I'll go and I'll listen to the Steelers and Jets radio call. But my most recent ex-girlfriend's favorite player in the league was Justin Fields, and my personal nemesis is the Jets. So as much as I do have affection for you, Rach, it is going to take me a little bit of everything going wrong today for me to tune into that particular game live, but I will probably watch it during the week. You drafted Justin Fields? You're a Bears fan? I do think the Bengals are going to embarrass the Browns. They should. They have the superior roster. Yeah, fuck the Jets. Fuck the Jets. The Jets suck. I hate the fucking Jets. My voice is fucking shot, dudes. It's weird. Yeah, that's what I kept trying to explain to her, Pirate. I think I was talking with Justin this morning. That makes sense to be who I was talking with about OSU and how everybody in Ohio, especially near Columbus, is just obsessed with OSU. And she decided she wanted to be an NFL fan because she liked watching Justin Fields in college. And I told her OSU quarterbacks never pan out. They never pan out. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. And she did. And it was, of course, he gets drafted by the Bears. And so she's all excited. Yay, a legacy franchise I've heard of. And I'm like, fuck, the next 4 years they're going to suck. And they did. They did. Fuck. I have watched way too much Justin Fields football. And the problem is Justin Fields is good. His coaches just don't trust him because they don't trust OSU. They don't trust the OSU skill set. If they would just let that motherfucker's 5 or 7 step drop and just fucking hurl it down the field or take off out of the backfield, he would look like Lamar Jackson. People will be like, wow, he's the second coming of Lamar Jackson. But they won't use him to his skill sets. They want to make him a fucking check down artist. And that's just not that's not what they taught him to do in college. They taught him to drop back, hit your back foot, and fucking throw it as far as you can. And I'm projecting to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm projecting to you guys like you're at my phone, which is over here, but the mic is right here, so I'm definitely yelling in the mic. The Packers were her. She was so dumb. She rooted for the Bears, the Packers, the Lions, and the Rams and the 49ers. And I'm just like, how the fuck can you only root for teams that are in the same divisions? How can you not understand this? So whatever. I'm an asshole. She reminded me of that frequently. You pick a team and you learn the 3 teams they hate. That's what I kept telling her. You got to learn the teams they hate. Those are the only teams you dislike. The only team you do like is this one team. You got to start there. And so she picked a bad team, and then she just liked all the teams. Then she starts rooting for all the teams that are winning. And I'm like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You don't get to soften the blow of your favorite team losing by rooting for every team that is winning. That's not how NFL fans behave. No, I used to do that with the Dolphins. That's how I became a Chiefs fan. I started cheating on the Dolphins with Andy Reid. Oh, man. That loss hurt me. That loss on Friday, it hurt me. What's up, big man? What's up, Sage? That loss on Friday hurt me a lot more than I'm letting anybody know. I'm laughing because it's stupid for a grown man of my emotional intelligence to be actually emotionally affected by a game he had no part in whatsoever. But I am. Watching the Chiefs lose like that did drag me down. What up, 614? I was just talking about you this morning. How you doing, man? Oh, I watched it. Dread. I watched it. It had a negative emotional impact on my week. Well, yeah, I was about to say, OPM, you could never cheat on the Patriots because they, as bad as they were for that little bit of a stretch in the 80s and the 90s, the Patriots have always been a relevant franchise. And they gave you that 6 Super Bowl stretch of 20 years, so go fuck yourself a little bit on that. Nah, I don't mean that. I'm sorry. Yeah, same turd, different day. Heard that. Same turd, different dog. Heard that. Yeah, I'm on my way to Panera. It's right over there. Yeah, the Patriots have always been good. They were only bad for like a short span of years in the 80s. That's one of the things people forget about Belichick is that they were in the AFC Championship or the divisional round the year before. Bledsoe was a Hall of Fame quarterback if he hadn't got hurt. He was just not durable. But Bledsoe was awesome. Man, Bledsoe was unfucking stoppable in Tecmo Super Bowl 3. And the Patriots are going to be good again soon. They've got, all you have to have is a quarterback and you're good. Bill Belichick or Chick Magnet? Bill Belichick. Look, when you got that money and you're as dedicated to your craft as he is, I guarantee you he knows his way around a woman's pelvis. I guarantee you he's read the books. Yeah, I was about to say, Bledsoe had a Super Bowl appearance. They weren't a bad team. Give me just a sec. This is going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to break the dongle off in my phone. Okay. Be careful how much torque I actually did put on that. And of course, there's a family back here. But that's okay. We don't mind sharing the space. They're just going to give me looks that I'm talking to you guys. Not the dongle. Yeah, don't break your dongle. Not in the slot. Okay. Yeah, seen somebody kicking football. Why is my profile picture that? Because a friend of mine made it for Mr. Joey, and I thought it was very funny. And so to honor the fan art, I made it a profile picture because it's very funny. Hello, Andres. On Sej. He just prowls. He does nothing else. Why Andres do you not greet the ladies? Where? Probably right here in G, but I might go down to Vito's if I feel like walking. The thing is really whether I eat here or not. If I eat here or I get my battery charged enough here, but probably I'm just going to eat from here. Johnny Knoxville looks like somebody indiscriminately attacked his face with an ice pick. Largely Packer fans, it's oddly specific. I told you I was going to forget where my mic was. Told you I was going to forget my mic was over there. And then I did. I don't have to keep my phone. I can keep my phone like over here now while I shoot. Like I can keep it like this now. I don't have to keep it nearly so close to me now. I could put it over here. Try to keep that woman out of the shot. We have options now. The microphone is Mr. S's idea. I bought a pin. I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom here in a few minutes now that I'm here. So, at 2:30, we might end this video and reconvene after 1 o'clock. Might be what I do. What time is it now? Yeah, actually, that is one. Okay, so I know this is impromptu. I did the walk because specifically Jeremiah likes to walk the most, but I am going to call this. I'm going to take half an hour to get settled in here. That's funny, Dread, that you burned a hole in your pants is probably not funny to you, but it's funny to me. I'm going to get something to drink. I'm going to see if this will let me take notes while I watch movies. It's not the best, but it's a pen. That's what I wrote. And then I'll figure out what's going on with football, and I'll let the Patreon and Discord audiences know. Yeah, thank you for my sloppy handwriting. I am having a great day. This show is brought to you by Alec Smith. He provides the battery that allows me to get through the night and do these shows first thing in the morning. So if the future audience could hit that comment button or hit that comment section to let Alec know that you love him and that you love the show that he provides, that would do me a lot of good. Knowing that my audience are getting what they pay for and that they're getting the adulation they deserve for what they pay for is an important part of why I do this. You all tell Rach that you love her all the time, but she does also produce for the channel. So if we could get thank yous to Rach and to Mr. S, that would mean a lot to me. And then if you ever see Magic Shadow or whatever he calls himself, I call him Madge. If you see him around in the chat, you can just hit that W button for him as well, because he's been my longest running Patreon supporter, and he needs the emotional uplift. So thank you guys very much. Many of you he followed here on YouTube, so give him some love for me, all right? He is why I was able to do this through the winter. When I say I only had $25, it was because of Match. So big thank yous to Alec Smith for providing this show specifically. Big thanks to Rach. Big thanks to Mr. S. Big thanks to all of the members, especially all of those members right now who got gift memberships were gifted those by Rach or by Danny the driver. So big thanks to Rach and Danny the driver for supporting the memberships in such a big way. If I've forgotten your name, ROB, the really old bastard, he sends me too much money. Thank all of you. You make this possible. And then today's $4 was brought to you by my guy Hunter. So thank you guys. I'll be back sometime after 1 o'clock. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, you will know first. Until then, take care of yourself. Tecmo Super Bowl 3 was my jam video. Until then, take care of yourself. I can't do it for you.